Yes, yes, we are live. And we are so excited to be live today, August 8th, 2026. We cannot restart. We are live already, Zai. Yes,
Okay, allow her to say we are live. Okay,
yes, yes, yes,
thank
yes,
you.
we are live. We are live. We are live. Our viewers, our audience, our followers, our friends. For those that have been following us, thank you so much for following us. For those that have been engaging in our post, thank you so much for the engagement. And we hope you are having a wonderful day. You're having a wonderful weekend with your family. You are enjoying the summer season. Yes, let us enjoy it while it lasts, right? Okay, all right. That being said, we are a group of online business owners. You can call us online digital business owners. You can call us online affiliate marketing business owners, right? And then we are always here to share the gospel of our legitimate online business. And that's exactly what we are also going to be doing today. We'll keep saying it over and over until you join us. Yes, because there are many fake businesses out there, especially online. Someone still told me about one, I think 3 days ago. So we don't want people to to keep falling victim of the illegitimate one, which is why we have, take it upon ourselves to always come out to speak, to talk and talk, because faith come by hearing and hearing the word of God, right? So we want to say faith come by hearing and hearing about the legitimate online business. So we are here to let you know about the legitimate, because
Right
for
on,
every
preacher.
original for every original there is fake, right? So we are here to present you original. We are here to let you know what is possible in the online space. We are here to let you know you can use your gadget, your phone, your computer and internet to your advantage to earn more income, right? So that's why we are here, and you continue to see our face. We are not going to stop. You continue to see our faces. We are not going to stop, because we know what we are talking about. So the topic, no more crying out loud, please. So now the topic before us today is your salary pays the bills. Of course, we all earn paycheck every, maybe bi-weekly or weekly, depending on where you work. So, but the question now is, what exactly is building your future? If your salary, if your salary is paying your bills, what exactly are you building for your own future? What exactly are you building for the future of your loved ones? But before we dive into the topic, we're going to introduce ourselves for the benefit of those that will watch the replay, or those that will come across this video for the very first time, so that they will know who we are, our profession and what we stand for, right? We stand for the truth. We stand for legitimacy. We stand for what is truth. And that's why we are in this business. So if you love truth, if you have been looking for a true legitimate business, this is exactly what it is. We stand for integrity, right? So, and that's why we are here, and that's why you've been seeing our faces, for the past, 3, 4, 5 years, more than that, and you continue to see our faces, because truth does not fade away. Only the fake lies fade away. But when it is true, even if people did not believe that it is true, it's still going to stand the test of time, because it is true. So you continue to see us. So that being said, my name is Abiola. I am an educator, also a successful digital business owner. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I pass it on to the next person.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rebecca. I'm really from Nigeria. I am a chef. I'm also a successful digital business owner. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Boyede. I'm also originally from Nigeria. I live in Alberta, Canada. I'm a mom, a wife, a healthcare worker, and a successful digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you for staying with us.
Hello, beautiful. Happy weekend to you all. I'm Abimbola. I'm from Nigeria. I live in the US with my family, New Jersey, to be precise. I'm an healthcare worker, also online business owner. Thanks for joining us tonight.
All right, thank you so much. So that is who we are: healthcare workers, educator, chef, and also we have our online business. We are all digital business owner, and that's the thing. The same, the thing we have in common. We all come from different walks of life, but what actually keep us together, what is common about us, is that we are all, apart from the fact that we are parents, we are mothers, then we are a successful digital business owner. We are all mentors, right? And soon to be, we are going to be a coach by His grace. So now today we are going to be talking about your salary pay your bills, or your paycheck pay your bills. But what exactly, this is the question, what exactly are you building for your future, or what exactly is building your future? That is to say, what is that extra thing that you have apart from your 9 to 5, apart from your credentials? What exactly do you have that is building your future? So a good salary is not the same as financial freedom, right? We all know that a good salary, especially for those of us that live in diaspora, no matter how much you are earning, the more you earn, the more you spend. Because as long as your salary increases, your standard of living will tend to increase as well, right? And that is why a good salary is not the same as financial freedom. And as your standard of living increase, you will feel like, Am I broke? What is going on with me?" Nothing is going on. What happened is you actually step up, you increase your standard of living, or you improve your standard of living, which actually makes sense, right? So a good salary is not the same as financial freedom. So income can increase while expenses, responsibility, and lifestyle cost increase too. So when your income increase, like I mentioned, your lifestyle will increase. Say for example, when you were earning say $2,000 per month, say you are living in a one bedroom apartment. So let's say your salary now is 3,000, or let's say 4,000. Of course, you wouldn't want to live in that one bedroom apartment anymore. You want a big or bigger space, or probably in a better neighborhood, right? I remember when most of us, first of all, relocated to the United States, we are living in a neighborhood that we don't really like, right? And then as our salary increases, we keep moving away from that neighborhood to a better neighborhood, right? That's exactly what it is. And as you move to a better neighborhood, we all know what it is. Your income, it's going to affect your income, because you're going to spend more, and as you are spending more, you might not have enough savings, or you may have little or nothing to save. So which is why we say a good salary is not the same as financial freedom. Even if you go from earning $2,000 in a month to earning $10,000 in a month, it's still not going to be enough, because salary is not the same as financial freedom. Because when you are earning $10,000, your standard of living will also improve. So people used to say, financial experts used to say, oh, when your salary increase, you don't necessarily have to change your standard of living. But generally, realistically speaking, it's not done. An average human being will want to level up once they have more money, right? So which is right. So we are not saying people should not improve their standard of living, but we are just saying that the only thing that can actually help to have more savings while you increase your standard of living is to have a passive income, is to have another streams of income, is to build a business by the side, is to have an investment by the side. Okay, so now I'm going to pass it on to the next speaker so that she can speak to us about the second point, and I'll come back again to speak more about the second streams of income, how it can help you to supplement your income, your salary, which will not give you financial freedom. The only thing that can give us financial freedom, in summary, why I hand it over to the next person, is having a passive income, a residual income. It's two things: passive income and residual income. They are not the same, right? So the residual income is an income that is constant for life. Whether you work or you don't work, the residual income is going to come in. The passive income might be coming in at a point, and you might even stop. Say for example, now let's say you have a business and you are making profit from the business. apart from your what's it called, your 9 to 5. That could be a passive income to you. But if you don't do something that you have to do, that flow of income might stop. But residual income is constant because you've worked to that extent where you've been put on a payroll for life. So you want to make sure you have a passive income and you also have a residual income. So I pass it on to the next speaker. I'm coming back.
Thank you so much. I'll be talking on why depending on one income source can be limited, because one one income source does not have option, so it's limited. Depending on one paycheck can feel secure, especially when you have a good job, a steady income. So, but the challenge in the only one source of income is that you have only one main point of financial dependence. There is no option. God forbid that one option cut off, there is nothing to depend on. So look at it from that perspective. We did not pray for anybody to fire us, but many, because of economy, many companies are putting up, they are bankrupting, and they may send everybody home. And if that does not happen, your employer control many things. Your hours, they control your raise, how much you earn, your promotion, overtime opportunity. In fact, many people will be dragging overtime. Why? Because what they are getting is not enough. And sometimes even whether your position continue or stop, so they control it. Sometimes they employ more people, so they reduce hours, so they want everybody hours be reduced, so or something unexpected life change. So only one source of income is not that dependable, because if anything happen to that one source of income, many things will go wrong. So but having an additional income stream is necessary. So it's not replacing your job, it's about creating more options, what I said in the beginning. Okay, think about it. A table with only one leg, no matter how strong that leg is, the table is vulnerable, because if anything push that leg, it may fall. So your paycheck may be a strong leg, but why not build another one to make it stronger? So by having another source of income, you create a financial cushion. You reduce dependence on overtime. Because that overtime can be cut off, can be taken away. So no matter your what you do, so always want to create more option, especially when unexpected expenses arise, you have something to depend on. So by having two legs, two sources of income, as I use a table that have one leg as an illustration. So by having two sources of income, three sources of income, in fact by having the second one, from second one you can create the third, the fourth, and more and more and more. So that is what we talk about our business. So your salary can take care of today, but while what you are building by the side can help you prepare your life for tomorrow, for your future. You want to retire early, start building another source of income now. You need more quality time with your kids, start building another source of income right now. So you want to achieve your goal, you want to travel, you want to have be able to have control over your time, you want financial freedom, you need to build another source of income, because nobody depends on only one source of income and achieve those things easily. Even if you earn good salary, you still need options. You need time freedom, you need financial freedom. So you, by having another source of income, you are planning, better future for yourself, for your family. So I'll go on the next point. So that you don't have to hate your job to build something else. So when we are talking about creating another source of income, we don't tell people to quit your job. When we introduce ourselves, we mention what to do. We see have 9 to 5 job. Although in our community there are a lot of people that are no longer working under anybody, they have retired, they are now building their own business. Why? And most of people that because I want to encourage in our own community, continue your job, your 9 to 5 job, and continue building your business by the side. But when your business, you build it to the level, it depends on you. You now make your decision. Either you want to quit your job and face your business alone, or you love your job, you love your career, you want to continue with both, go ahead. It is it's left to you, but you already have option. You already build your business. It is just because you love your job. Like our own coach, she had built her business to the point that she can depend on her business. Her business can take care of her and her family. But she decided to be working because she love her career, and it's allowed. But you already have option. You already built your business. So this is important message, because sometimes people think starting a business means quitting your job, or hate your job, or you dislike what you do right now. Even though many people may not be satisfied with what they have right now, maybe the pressure, the work ethic, and some other things, making people tired. So when you start feeling that what is telling you is that what that is telling you, that you should create an option for yourself. You start building something. It's not quitting immediately, but quitting immediately will affect your finances and will affect everything, because our own business is not get rich quick. It is a business that is sustainable, a business that will last, a business that will build. So building it may take some months, it may take a year from you to get to the top, to get to where you can depend on that business alone. So that is why you start creating that business. And I'm telling you, because I'm talking from experience, when you start building your business by the side and you are doing your job, no matter what your job, the pressure bring for you, you will be happy, and you'll be thinking, thank God I have something by the side. Open and believing God for what you do, that you succeed on it. If you don't have any option, that can be a pressure. It can cause stress, it can cause pain. But having something building by the side will give you that joy, because you are building it to your name. So we didn't say that you should quit your career immediately you start your own business. So you can appreciate your job, enjoy your career, and be grateful for your paycheck, because from that paycheck you go to build another source of income for yourself, for your family, for your future. So your job and your business can serve different purposes. Your job may provide you current paycheck and stability, but your business can build something gradually for additional income. Flexibility, because you own your business, you are not taking another job, you are not taking part-time. This is your business, you build it at your own pace, you build it when you have time. And the sense and the mind of the ownership and future possibility in this business will be your strength, because owning my business, owning it in my name, it's another source of joy, because I know the potential in this business, and I know what I'm gaining already, and I know what futures will still bring through this business. Because people that were doing it together, people that started before me, they are somewhere rejoicing, and this is real. We're talking of reality. We're not just making mouth. It's not just sweet talk. So you just need to come and check it out, so that you will know that this what we're saying, it is real. It is a legitimate business. If you are looking for a legitimate business, you have found one. So in a nutshell, we're not telling you to quit your job, but we say you can build your business alongside that your 9 to 5 job. So the goal is not to quit your job, but is to create another option. So you build it strategically and you get to the top. So I want to say this: your job can fund your present, while your business help you build your future. So I'll stop there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So the next point we are talking about is the internet has changed entrepreneurship. This is one of the biggest changes we've seen, because years ago, when people talked about starting a business, they often imagine a physical location, inventory, employees, equipment, and maybe significant startup cost. But today, technology has opened up completely different possibilities, in the sense that if you want to study, you don't have to go to the classroom. You can learn online. You can communicate with people around the world through the use of cell phone. You can even build a brand from your phone or laptop. You can create content as you like. You can learn digital skills. And depending on the business model, you may not need a physical storefront or shop or a warehouse full of products, because the internet has lowered the barrier to learning and entrepreneurship. But the important thing is that internet can give you opportunity, but it does not guarantee success. So we need to have that at the back of our mind. We still need to learn. We still need consistency, and we still need to be patient, and we still need to take action. For example, we keep saying our business runs on automation, but if you are not consistent on how you work on your business, that automation might not even give you any result that you are looking for. If you are not consistent in telling people about what we do, about what you do, about your business, you might not get the results. And some people that maybe they've been seeing us all the time, they might be thinking, yeah, I can do it, but are you taking action? So if you don't take action, they might not even understand what we do in the business. So we still need to take action. So another thing that people complain about is time. I don't have time. I don't have time. If I have time, maybe I would have started. But this is a big objection. It's the biggest one that I hear people say all the time. Some people might even tell you, "Oh, I would have loved to do something, but the time is not there." I'm telling you, if you have the time to scroll your phone, you have the time. Although it is understandable to some extent, because let's say professionals, they are busy as well. Parents, most of us are parents, we are busy. Most of us that are not even parents, it's not as if we don't have anything to do. We are all busy. And we that we are healthcare workers, we are all busy. Immigrants, most of us are immigrants as well. You know, we are here to maybe build a new life. We are also busy. But something I've learned is that you don't necessarily need more time. You need a plan for the time you already have. Maybe you have half an hour, 1 hour, or in the evening, or in the morning, or in the afternoon, or few hours on the weekend. Maybe you can dedicate a small block of time consistently. Then you don't have to build everything in a day. Because, like the common saying, Rome was not built in a day, which is true. So you can start small. You can start learning little by little. whatever you are learning, try to implement that. And the more you implement, you see maybe there's an area that you need to improve upon, try to improve. And if you need to repeat, try to repeat those things. And as you learn, system and automation can also help you become efficient, because it's not what you can do in one day. And we all know that small consistent actions can compound over time. It's just like another normal saying that little drops of water become an ocean. But if there is no drop at all, do you think there will be an ocean? No. So that is the meaning of consistency. If you are consistent, you get the result. Thank you so much. So I'll leave the floor for my partners.
Thank you.
Wow. So your salary pay your bill, but what is building your future? That's a great question for those who are watching this or you are watching replay. So I'll be talking on extra income versus building an assets. Before I move forward, let me ask you a question. Let's assume that you suddenly needed an extra 2,000 next month, this coming month. We are in August, September. So what would you rather do? Would you rather work more hours or when something that could continue paying you even when you are not working, as in working your regular job? That's the difference between chasing extra income and building an assets. So you will always hear when we say join this business to earn extra income. Our business is not on making extra income only. I believe Abiola mentioned something about passive income and residual income. So uh, I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm saying something similar to it so that you can understand when we are calling you to do this business, what we are really talking about. So most people only think about more income. Most people say I need another job, especially as an immigrant. We know what we do. We have to pay bills, a lot of bills, people back home, a lot of responsibility. So most of us, what we think is that we need extra job, we need another, as in we need more overtime, we need another shift. I didn't say anything wrong in it. There's nothing wrong with any more money. But here is the problem. More income is not always more freedom. At times, if you don't know where to get your extra income. If your extra income is still depend on your time, you have simply created another job for yourself. You want extra income, but you're still taking more hours as in taking extra shift or looking for another job. You are still creating another job for yourself because what you are earning is still depend on your time. So what is extra income? Extra income is the money you earn by doing additional work, maybe additional shift, overtime, weekend job, driving for ride share, delivering food, freelance work, etc. Those opportunities can absolutely help pay your bill, which is really good. But when you stop working it, the money actually stop too. Yeah, it's extra income. That's why I said earlier that you getting your extra income. How are you getting it? Are you getting it in a smart way, or you still adding on to your extra? You know what I mean? Extra stress. So, what is an asset? An asset is something you build today that has the potential to keep creating value over time. Example including a business like the one we are inviting you to. You will earn your extra income, but there's something great in that business. So a business, a digital product, an online brand, if you build online brand, automated system, intellectual property. So today I want to tell you, instead of asking how many more hours can I work, please begin to ask, what can I build that can continue working for me? That is completely different mindset. When you begin to have that kind of mindset, that means I'm telling you, you are coming out. Because for you to be thinking that way, the word of God say, out of the abundance of art. You understand? The Bible scholar in our midst will can help me to
Mouth
finish it.
speaketh.
So when just complete, make sure you think differently instead of asking how many hours can I do. Oh, can I get another? Can I get extra shift today? Okay, I want to work weekend. Build. Think about building something that can work for you later when you are not working at all, when you are not ready to work. So think like a builder. Imagine spending years building a house. Let me use this as an example. You building you spend a year to building a house. You know that every brick you lay brings you closer to the finishing of the house, the layer by layer. So now imagine renting an hotel. Somebody rent an hotel and somebody is building a house for years. Renting an hotel every single night instead of building something for yourself. So the other only solve today problem. I just use this as an example. Let us say there is two friends. They have money. Someone decided to build maybe year continue. Maybe it can take him or her maybe 5 years, but the other person continue to go to an hotel every night. Like, well, Ajayi ori mi. The money is there. I need to spend it. You know, low, right? So many people do the same thing with their income. They are constantly paying for today. If you are still in that chapter, you need to close it and rethink again. If you never think of building tomorrow, please think like a builder. Don't depend on what you want to get today. Now I'm talking to those who are looking for get quick money, those who are looking for getting rich quick. Oh, we need to get the money now. We need to get the life is not like that anymore. If you are thinking that way, you need to change your thinking level. So the goal is not just to make more money. Our goal, each and every one of us that you are seeing here, especially in this business, our goal is not just to for another paycheck. Our goal is to build something that grows, something that can improve, something that can serve more people, something that can create choices for the family, for my family, for your family when you're building, for you also that you are hearing us right now. That is the goal, not about building, not even about more money, but about building something that can sustain people, even sustain their future. Because wealth is not built by any once. Oh, you render the service, they pay you one. That is not wealth. It is built by own something that continue creating value, like this business that we are introducing to you. Because it will get to a stage, you are not just making extra income, you build residual income that will be there for life. Think about it. So instead of asking, how can I make quick money? Start asking, what can I build today that my future self will thank me for? So think about it. So that now take me to this my second point that says start before you feel completely ready. I believe many people it's about fear. You are scared, you are skeptical. It is normal. So can I tell you a secret? Nobody ever ready 100%. That's 100% ready. Nobody. Even those who are looking up to today that or they are your mentor, they never feel ready 100% before they start building something to get to where they are today. Not entrepreneur, not successful people ever feel ready before they start. Not even people you admire online. I'm telling you the truth. If you get close to many of them and you listen to their story, you will know that they are not. It's not really different from what you are facing right now. What if you sell? Many people spend years saying, "Oh." I'm still researching. I'm waiting for the right time. I need more confidence. I will start after the kids get older. Okay, I don't have much time. Okay, I will start after work slow down. But here is the truth. There will always be another reason to wait. So how long do you want to wait? Till internal or until the rainy season that you don't have umbrella to protect yourself and protect your family? Let's get it right. If you are watching us right now, you're watching the replay. Please, this is a message for you. Do something. Stop waiting. Waiting is not going to solve the problem on your table, but action, creating something for yourself, will definitely solve the problem. So confidence does not come first. Most people believe confidence will bring action, the action to success. No, but life actually works the opposite way. You have to take action first. Action will give you the experience. From the experience, you have confidence. The confidence will bring growth. You know what? Confidence built by doing, not by waiting. If you wait, you won't have the confidence. Oh, I cannot speak fluently. I'm shy. I can't face the camera. Please, all those excuses cannot solve your problem. Except you don't want to build wealth. Nobody is holding you down. Nobody is forcing you. If you are okay with what you are getting and you want to continue that way, good for you and fine. But for those who want to build wealth that you know you want to build tomorrow, not only for you, for your family, you can imagine those who, as in, let's say, many years ago, maybe 30, 40 years ago, that they built something down for themselves and their family. You can see even these days, about 40 years ago, you will see generation to generation, they are enjoying once somebody already built several years ago. And as they are enjoying it, you think they will curse that person or they will bless. They will be so happy to come in that lineage. But nevertheless, if you are not born with a silver spoon, it doesn't matter. You can create one for yourself. Because social media is full of it's like an ocean that you also can get your if you know what you are doing these days. I'm telling you. So think about learning. It's like you want to think about learning driving. Can somebody that want to learn driving can be reading as in reading for 5 years because I want to learn how to drive. I'm going to study driving for 5 years before I ever touch the steering wheel. Is that not sound ridiculous? Eventually, you have to sit behind the wheel. You might drive slowly. That doesn't do anything. It doesn't tell you that you're a bad driver. You may make mistake. Yeah, you are still moving on. But every mile make you better driver. That's the way life it is. Business will work the same way. So you say telling yourself, "Oh, I don't know about business. I don't know." Now you already know that this business is free. Except you want to lie to yourself. You'll be saying us for how many years now? And you see people sharing testimony. You see yourself, you know that this business is free. There's nothing to preach about it anymore. But now, what is your problem? Uh, a unnecessary excuse that is not going to solve your issue. So start small. You don't have to know everything. You don't need the perfect logo. You don't need the thousands of followers to create business online. You don't need perfect video. You simply need to start one lesson, one conversation, one post, one step at a time. Small consistency, like Aboyede said earlier, action beats perfect plan that never leave a notebook. Somebody writes plan on a notebook and he did not take any action. Imperfection for somebody that took action is better than that note, that idea that that person put on the note that does not do anything on it. So people think starting is a risk. Maybe, but sometimes it's even riskier. It can make you to stay in the same spot for several years doing nothing and nothing will move forward. Then you'll be saying, I want báwo lọ ṣe máa ń sọ yẹn? village people following you. Village, you know, go say village people or to follow. Is you are the one that don't know what you're supposed to do, that you are delaying your own blessing. So every year you wait, you lose another year to learn, another year of experience, another year of opportunity, another year of future could have been growing instead of you waiting. So stop waiting. My point is that take action today. Check it out. Do something for yourself. Stop thinking about how can you get more hours, how can you get extra. Think about building something for yourself, for future, and for your extended, as in, whatever it is, think about it. Maybe for your extended family or for your extended generation. But make sure you do something. That is a great opportunity out there. And we are inviting you for one now. Take action. Let me leave the floor for.
Wow, thank you so much. So that being said, we are not going to, waste your time. So now is your time to take action, like Abimbola said. But now you want to ask yourself a question: if your paycheck stopped today, how long could your current lifestyle continue without it, especially for those of us in diaspora? The larger percentage of people, research has shown over and over again that larger percentage of people that lives in diaspora, United States, for example, or as a case study, lives paycheck to paycheck, which is why people cannot stop going to work. They just have to go to work. Even when people are tired and sick, they still go to work. That's why you see people, trying to manage 2 or 3 jobs. For how long? We are not just on this planet Earth to work, pay bills, and die. We are here, to enjoy. So give yourself the grace, give yourself that opportunity to enjoy, to explore. Those things that will make us enjoy life is not in our comfort zone. So we have to like do what we have never done before, or do what no one has never done before in your family, to get that result that you are hoping for. Imagine praying. It's good to pray. I'm a prayer warrior myself, but prayer alone is not the solution. When we are praying, we have to take action. We have to exercise our faith. When you say you believe in something, I say I believe in God. I have to exercise that faith. I have to put that faith to test, to work in my life. So that's exactly what you should also do. As you are praying, going to vigil, joining prayer platform here and there, make sure you are also taking action. Make sure you are taking out opportunities so that you see the results, you see the answer or the result to your prayer. Just like Bimbola said, people will say village people. Village people are also busy looking for how their life will be better. Nobody has time to pursue anyone. Most of the problem we are faced with is created by individual. That's the simple truth. So the thing is, as we are praying, imagine you as a prayer warrior, you're praying and you are taking action. Imagine the kind of results you are going to get. You are going to get massive results. But when we are praying and we are not doing anything, nothing will happen. It's still going to be the same thing. We are still going to be remain in one spot. Right. That reminds me of a lady. She's actually my sister. She's been hoping and she's been praying, for a scholarship for more than 5 years now. She's been telling me, oh, you know what, auntie? I said, what? She said she's coming to abroad and she's going to come in the right way, the right path, and it's going to be full scholarship. It doesn't stop at that. She's praying, she's fasting, and she's putting in effort in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and God answered the prayer. God crowned the effort. So imagine her just praying alone and not putting in the effort. She's not going to actualize that dream. That is life. So when we are praying for financial breakthrough, we also need to do something. We need to do something. I'm a pastor wife, I cannot work. You will be hungry. If that pastor die, you die in hunger. That is what it is. It's very simple. So we have to exercise our faith by doing what we have to do. We are not going to whine God. He's a prayer answering God and he's alive. But we have to do it. Even Jesus Christ also, he did his own part. When he was on earth, he paid the price. He paid the price and then he became the savior that everybody is talking about today. Whether you believe it or not, Jesus Christ is the most popular person on planet Earth. Whether you believe it or not, there's nowhere you go to that they don't know about Jesus, but he paid the price. So there is always a price. The price could be your effort, the price could be your time, the price could be you investing in a business, the price could be you learning a trade, doing something. But each and every one, we have to pay the price. Prayer is not a bribe not to pay the price. Prayer will make it easy. It will give you strength. The word of God will give you hope to hold on to know that you are going to be successful. But it's not the one that will give you that result. You have to, do the result, do the work yourself. Because I tell you, when cooking Tonigen. So that being said, it's your turn to take action. So if you are watching us, you've been seeing this business, you've been hearing about this business opportunity. Now is the time to take action. The business is easy. What else do you want? We have the training, we have a mentorship program, we have a coaching program. All you need to do is just to sit down and check it out yourself. Stop looking for a business somebody will run for you. Stop looking for an investment, where you will put your money and the money will grow. Even if you do contribution, people are doing ajo, and it's very popular on Instagram these days. I don't understand it. I'm not saying it's not good, but I cannot imagine somebody, even people in abroad, they are doing it in Nigeria, contributing 1 million, 10 million to people to keep for them. I don't understand the whole idea. But what I understand is when you invest in a proper business, it's going to pay you for life. Stop wasting your money. Stop losing your money. Enough of, we cannot tell you how you are going to spend your money. There's a popular say, you don't tell people how to spend your money. We understand that we cannot, tell you what to do with your money, because your money is your money, but we are just encouraging you that you should invest in the right business. And the right business is the business you manage yourself. You do the due diligence yourself before you invest. Give yourself the grace to sit down, check the opportunity out, get started, work on your business. If you need to take a break, it's okay to take a break, but just know that you are building something for your future. You are building something for the children to make life easy for them. It's okay for the children to actually have a ladder to climb. Yes, I have the ladder, it makes life easy for me. See, that's what I want for my children. So I want life to be much more easier for them. Those things I struggle for, I don't want my children to struggle for it. That is the essence of life. So if you are thinking like that, you have that mindset to help your generation, then this business opportunity worth checking out. So to check it out, we encourage you to pick any website on the screen right now, or click on the link in the bio where you are watching this go live from, and that's going to take you to our website where you are required to register your name and your email address. Check the little box and then you'll be able to watch our webinar. When you check the little box, click on watch webinar or access webinar, whatever thing that you see there, and you'll be able to watch the webinar. The webinar is free, you don't have to pay. And then the webinar will provide you information, basic information about our online business. It will provide you information about what distinguishes us among other online businesses out there. It's going to provide you information about our automated system and testimonies or testimonials about, what people are saying, people that are plugged into the system, how the system has changed their lives, how the business has changed their lives. So if you are actually curious, you believe that this business is too good, and then you need more information, you need a detailed information that will help you to make instant informed decision, then you are required to pay a refundable fee of $149. We have 30 days money back guaranteed. What that means is, if for adventure you watch the video and then you think for whatever reason the business is not the best fit for you, you can request for a refund, and within 3 to 5 business days you get it back. But I guaranteed you, if truly you are looking for a legitimate online business, you are looking for a business you can build and hand over the ownership to your children, your loved ones, or your generation to come, you are not going to ask for a refund. You are going to get started right away. A business is legitimate and you can incorporate your business. Some of us have incorporated our business. Some of us have been filing our taxes in this business. Right now, we are doing, if you are in the United States, it is now, direct deposit, and it is real. I received a direct deposit few days ago. So of course you can receive a direct deposit. It is real. So which is why you don't see people holding checks anymore like before. That's because now It is more of direct deposit. So come and be part of this blessing. Give yourself the grace and the opportunity to check it out. And we are all here to help you to make sure that you succeed. We are here to make sure that you start your business and you are successful in this business. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to see you again next time. Have a wonderful weekend and continue to enjoy the summer season while it lasts. Right?
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your music before you go.
Another month, the Lord don't enter my phone. Alert don't enter my phone. Yeah. Your paycheck pay your bills, but what is building your future? My people tell me now.